And welcome back to another one of my follow along micro workouts here on the RDP YouTube channel, where we create an effective training stimulus in 10 minutes or less. Today's workout is all about our pull chain, back and biceps, and our fundamental objective is, like we did last time with our push chain, to create a stimulus for hypertrophy by combining both intensity and volume to really burn out the muscles. Once again, we're using our NOSC suspension straps for quick changes and adjustments. We're gonna start off with a little bit of scapular warm-up. So we're just gonna lean back and work our scapular retraction, paying close attention to getting as much motion in the shoulder blades, but also using our lats for this. It's not all just in the traps, it's in the lats, and I'm not really counting, it's not how much you do. You know, your workout isn't always effective just because of how much work you do. It's just, are you getting the objective met? And in this objective, we're trying to turn on our muscles, get our shoulder blades moving. And then we're gonna move into our rear flies. So we're still doing the same thing, getting that shoulder blade motion. Now we're just getting a little more leverage. So upper back is working nice and hard. Again, try to stabilize with your lats, keeping my shoulders down. We'll get probably about 5 more. Just waking up the back. Make sure you're not coming all the way up so that your straps are sagging. We want to keep weight on our hands all times. Just forward if you want more resistance. Backwards if you want less. Just get 1 more. Should feel pretty warm. All right, and we're ready to begin. I'm gonna start off with our lateral bicep curls. Probably make the straps a little bit shorter for this, so that way you can get a good, nice lean with the exercise. To set up for this, I've got my elbow, hand, and shoulder all in alignment with my lateral side. I'm not twisting or rotating around. My weight is on my left leg primarily. The more I lean, the more resistance I'll have on my arm. And I pull up like so. We're gonna get 8 on each side. Just 2. Making sure the elbow doesn't drop down. That's gonna make it a lot easier. We don't do things the easy way here. We wanna put a lot of leverage against the muscle, which just makes it easier to create a stimulus for that adaptation we're looking for. 7, 1 more. All right, and we'll switch right over to the other side. Get it roughly about the same angle. It's good if it just approximate. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. We're just getting the biceps working pretty hard and making sure that they're getting a little bit of a pre-exhaust here. I like this lateral curl, really concentrated in the biceps. 6, there we go. 7, 1 more, and 8. We'll go right from one into the other side. Remember, a lot of times these micro workouts are much shorter just because we're not putting as much needless rest in the workout itself. We're not playing around on our phone. We're not distracting ourselves. Lots of workouts out there are long for unnecessary dead space in the training. 6, 2 more. 7, don't pace yourself, really push, and 8, and then back down. And then we'll finish off one last on our left side here. Really having whatever pace you like. Right? Don't feel like going super slow is gonna help you very much. As long as you just have full control over the movement, any slower than that, it's not gonna be any more beneficial. 6, there we go. 7, 1 more, and 8. Wow. Now we're gonna have our lat pull down. So you're gonna wanna have your handles roughly about knee height, maybe a little bit higher than that. This can be a tricky exercise to dial in, but it's a great way to really target your lats. So we're gonna lean on back, and it's gonna be kind of like a very low row where my elbows are coming behind my center line, but my hands are still in front. So I'm not pulling down with a straight arm, but I'm slightly bending my elbow and using my shoulder extension to really make my lats work. And we're gonna get 12 of these, trying to squeeze in as tight to your sides. You don't wanna be here with all this space between your arm and your torso. You want to just feel like you're wrapping your arms behind your back. There's 5, 6. Some people like to come down, up to get a little more range. That's perfectly fine too. 10, 11, and 12. Very good. And off of that, we're gonna move our strap up a few inches here, retainer up, and we got our single arm row. And this is for 6 on each side, so don't be shy with the resistance. We want to really feel like we're working the pull chain pretty hard with this. 4, 5, and 6. Don't move your feet when you're changing, because then you're changing the resistance a little bit. Keep your feet stable. And we got 5. Big range. 4, 6. All right, and then we're gonna level out our handles once again. So one of the things I like about these NOSC straps is the cam buckle is on the handle. So basically, if you just get the cam buckles level, you know your handles are automatically level. You're not having to go back and forth and adjusting between the two. Very quick and easy adjustments. And we're back again. Very little rest here, very little rest. Remember, trying to drive the muscles to a relatively high degree of fatigue. More resistance. Grind them out. That one down, the one up. Maybe just a wee bit higher this time so I can get lower. Again, it's easier if the strap is against your wrist. So that way when you're pulling it towards you, it's not like in the way. It's always out of the way here. And we're gonna get a full rotation with the handle for this one, just because it's fun that way. 4, 3, squeeze it in, 2, 1, and we change right around. Final set. 1 more, and 6. Oh yeah. So we had 2 total rounds for this micro workout, but if you want to add more in to really kind of feel like you're driving the muscle to a higher state of fatigue, go for it. But just remember that you're trying to infuse new information into your muscles with each set. So if you feel like you're going through the motions or your performance is really going down, then it's time to terminate it. Check out this video here on how to improve your single arm rows to get even more out of the exercise, and the push chain micro workout here for your chest, shoulders, and triceps as well. Thank you very much for watching. Be fit and live free.